Hey guys, what's up? This is Evil Slaughter 13, and as you can see, I'm doing an instructional video on how to make a mask. You know, so why am I doing this? As you guys, I've sent a couple of one of my self-designed instructions for you guys who subscribe, and I feel that that's not enough. You know, so I'm making a video, and also, this is mask making. It's not something you would see every day, but it's still an art. So art is good for the human mind. It shouldn't be, kept from other people. You should always, you guys should always teach other people how to make art, and that's what I'm gonna do to you guys right now. So mask making is not something you guys will get for your first try. It's something that you guys have to learn from your past experiences, and you guys gotta keep on practicing and practicing and practicing, until you guys get it. For me personally, the first time I attempted mask making, it was a disaster. It didn't go the way I planned. But over time, as months come by, I tend to get a little bit better and better and better. So yeah, that's good. So there's actually quite a few sites out there that sell mask making materials. Like the one that I use a lot is monstermakers.com. And there will be a link to that site in the description. Yeah. Also, there's smoothon.com. That's where I get my silicone pigments. And I think there's composite effects, but I've never bought a material there before. So some good things about mask making. Mask making is another type of art that's not being used in everyday life. And when you make a mask, it shows that you're something in life. Like, you can do something that not a lot of people can do, And mask making is a good way to express your mind, since it's consisted of, thinking, sculpting, mold making, and painting, and all that other stuff. But some downsides from mask making. As you can see, mask making is really, really expensive, especially for the materials, Now, a lot of you guys don't have money to buy materials, and I don't know what to tell you guys. So, you guys gotta work your ass off for the materials, because they're pretty much expensive. Let's see. Now, I actually don't know how long this instruction video is, but I'll keep it as short as possible, but I'll put as much information in it as much as I can. And how this video works is that it's gonna go by days, like the demo. The mask that I'm gonna make in this video is the Scarecrow. The Silence Manifests, also known as the Watcher of Crows, which is basically a scarecrow mask. It's a full head silicone scarecrow mask. And as days come by, I'm gonna actually documentary how the process of mask making will go. So it'll go by days actually. And so yeah. If you guys have any questions, you can comment on this video, but here's the catch. If you want me to answer that question, you guys will have to subscribe. And you guys might be wondering, why am I doing this? Basically so I can get more subscribers and views for my videos. So I hope you guys learned something from this video, and I hope you guys recommend this video to other people who don't know how to make masks. So yeah. Alright guys, so let's get started on mask making. So right now I'm going to show you the it's 6 steps on how to make masks. Now, a lot of people say there's only 4, but in my opinion there's 6, and I'm going to show you them right now. So, I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh yeah, by the way, I have a Facebook. You guys can add me if you want. Alright, so here are the steps. So, pre-sculpting. Pre-sculpting is basically, gathering up your materials and your sculpting tools and gathering up as much inspiration as you need to get an idea and a design for a mask. So that's very simple. Oh yeah, by the way, I'll explain all these steps in, later on in the video. And 2 is basically sculpting. It's pretty much simple, self-explanatory. Use tools to sculpt your design of a mask. Mold making is where you make the 2-part plaster mold for your sculpture, and depending what you want, you can either make a half mold sculpture for your half mask. So casting is probably one of the easiest ones. It's basically where you pour in the latex or silicone compound into the plaster molds, and you swish it around, you let that dry, and you take it out. That's basically casting. And a painting is basically where you paint it, you know, latex colorants or silicone pigments and all that stuff. I'll explain more into that later. And the last and final step, which is probably one it's probably funny to you guys, but you know, I'm being serious. Last step is enjoy. You know, there's no such thing as an artist out there who made something good and will not enjoy it, you know. And it's not all about fun also, it's about thinking of what you created, you know. Think about what you guys could have done, you know, and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the 6 main steps. Make sure you guys memorize this. And once again, you know, if you guys want to know where to buy mask materials, there's a description. It's in the links are in the description. So yeah. Alright guys, this is day 1 from my tutorial video, and right now I'm going to explain to you the main step number 1, which is pre-sculpting. Now pre-sculpting is basically, you know, once again gathering up your ideas for a mask design, and also gathering up and getting ready for, you know, the actual mask itself, like based on tools and stuff like that. So first off, as you can see, we're in my workshop right now, also known as my room. And it's always good if you guys have a nice workspace to work with masks. So yeah, also materials. As you can see, I have everything I need, from mannequin heads, plaster, you know, clay, miscellaneous stuff such as, you know, Vaseline for mold making, and, you know, paintbrushes, and sculpting tools, and painting tools and all that stuff. And so make sure before you guys make a mask, make sure you guys go into, you know, Monster Makers, or, you know, that's the sites where you usually buy the materials for mask making. Make sure you guys buy the materials firsthand. So now this step, if you guys are a good drawer, this is your time to shine, you know. So it's always important to brainstorm your ideas. Like, it's always good to draw your ideas first. Like, for instance, this one over here. So this is the rough sketch of Silence Manifests, also known as The Watch of Crows. As you can see, it's not the best, and it's not the worst drawing. And so basically, mapping out your ideas on a piece of paper is always good. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect. You just need to, you know, get the main details, the main ideas, you know, all that stuff. So yeah, if you're good at drawing, this is your time, you know. And also, if you're gonna draw like a quick sketch of a mask, make sure you guys draw the front view and the side view, and also the name of the mask. So yeah. Now speaking of designs, I have this thing of originality. You know, all my work is original when it comes to masks, and the reason why is, why would you guys waste your time making something that already exists, that maybe hundreds or maybe thousands of people have already made? You know, take the time and make your own designs. When you make your own designs, there are no fences, no barbed wire, no, you know, all that stuff. Because when you make something that's self-designed, you know, you can go anywhere. You know, you're free to go wherever you want. But if you make something that's, you know, already been made, like, I don't know, for like Slipknot mask.